Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for daily tarot predictions. These predictions are for the 4th of September, Tuesday, the 4th of September. We're looking at Aries first. What kind of card are you getting, Aries? Okay, guys, what you got is the Seven of Cups. This just tells me that you are going to have plenty of options available to you on, what did we say that is? Tuesday. So there's going to be lots of things that you're thinking about, and you're thinking that these things would be an improvement in your life, and you would like to move forward with them, but you may have a little bit of a hard time narrowing down, okay, which one do I want to make a priority and move forward with first, Aries? So it's really like the beginning of working the law of manifestation, or the law of attraction, I guess I should say, in your life. And it's, it's daydreaming. It's daydreaming about how things could be better. So that is for you, Aries. Welcome back, Michelle. Dion Vanek. Hello, hello. Glad to see you here, honey bunny. Okay, so next we are on to Taurus. Thank you for the thumbs ups, guys. I do appreciate it. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus for the 4th of September, Tuesday. Tuesday. What you guys have showing up here is the Two of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse is just telling me that there is something that you were enjoying and that you were thinking had the potential to go well and to be good, and you're not enjoying it so much Tuesday. You're kind of thinking, whoa, maybe my judgment was not so good on that. All right. So something that you were enjoying and that you did think is good, now you're questioning that, Taurus, on Tuesday. Gemini coming up for Tuesday, September the 4th for Gemini. Francine, glad to see you again. You're a Libra, you're still coming up. We've got Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, Leo. No, is that right? Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and then Libra. That's how we're doing it. Isn't that funny? It took me putting my fingers out to actually figure that out. I thought all the thinking was done in the brain, didn't you? Geminis. What you guys have coming up is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse just tells me that there's going to be something happens that takes you by surprise that you're not exactly ready for on Tuesday. Not necessarily a bad thing, but something that takes you by surprise. Could go either way, but I don't really have a really bad feeling about it. I have more of a, I can't believe this type of feeling. Carry, there's a Cancer, and you're just in time. All right, so let's take a peek here. And we're talking to each other tomorrow, I think, right? Hello there, Saritha. Glad you're here. Thank you for the thumbs ups, guys. I appreciate it. Cancers for Tuesday, September the 4th. Okay, Cancers, here's what you have. You have the Woodward in reverse. I don't know if it was you guys that got this lately or who that was. Anyway, Woodward in reverse just means somebody is evaluating you. Somebody is considering whether they want to bump you up into the next level for something. Now, this can be a work situation. If you are up for a promotion, this could be somebody considering you for that promotion. If you have resumes out, this could be somebody considering you for a new job. If you are dating somebody, this could be the other person considering, do I want to take this relationship to the next level or not? So there's somebody that is really trying to consider and think about, do they want to make you put you into a more important position or a more key position than what you are already? Okay, so that's for Cancers. Cheryl Hegg, hello, hello. You think it was Libra before? You might be right. You probably have a better chance of being right than me, because I don't always remember this stuff at all. I have to go back and re-listen to Scorpio, because I don't even remember my card. Hello. Glad to see you here. Love and light. You're just in time, too. Carrie was just in time for Cancer. You're just in time for Leo. So next up is Leo for September the 4th, Tuesday. Let's see what kind of card Leo's got. Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Okay, this is very similar to your card earlier, Love and Light, when you had the COD on the other video. You've got a Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse just talks about, Leos, that you're going to be letting something go. This could be forgiveness. This could be letting go of some old hurts or injuries, or more like emotional injuries, or angers or grudges, letting go of some of that old negative energy and releasing it. Good for you, Leos. We're all much more spiritually and emotionally healthy when we do that. So I'm happy to see you releasing some kind of old hurt or wound or grudge. All right, that's Leo. Next, we're on to Virgo. Virgo for Tuesday, September the 4th. Happy birthday, Virgos. Glad to see you here. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. If you would like to schedule a live reading with me anytime during the Virgo sun sign time, all you have to do is get a hold of me. Let me know that you are a Virgo and you want to schedule a live reading. And what I'll do is I'll give you a 25% discount as my way of saying happy birthday. You did have quite a few cards fall there, but it was too many. I didn't want to take that many. So we are shuffling again, or more, however you want to look at it. And let's see what comes up. Timing is everything. That's true. Been purging. That's always a good thing. Important question, huh? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. This is for Virgo. You guys have the King of Cups showing up. This just tells me, Virgos, that you are interacting with somebody who is, for the most part, emotionally satisfied. They know how to find their happiness and pursue it. They are emotionally satisfied. The King of Cups may or may not be financially satisfied, but they definitely have their happiness situation down. They know what makes them happy, and they do that. Now, when you're interacting with this person, I really think that they're going to have some kind of inspiring message for you. They may even be musically minded, and your message may be musically minded for some of you Virgos. I don't think that's true for all of you. But I do think there's going to be some kind of information that comes up from this person, whether it's given intentionally or as advice, or whether it just kind of comes up in conversation that helps you understand this person's foundation. Because a King of Cups type of foundation is a little different than an Earth sign's foundation. And so this is just going to give you a little bit of an insight into how their world works. You may even be inspired to take a little bit of that and apply it over into your world as well for some of you. But definitely there's going to be a new understanding about what makes this person feel secure and happy and healthy. All right. So that's coming in for Virgos on the 4th. Next, we're looking at Libra for Tuesday, September the 4th. Libra. Tuesday, September the 4th. Libra. La da 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 la da 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 da. Okay, so Francine and all the other Libras that watch this video. This is a general video, by the way, so not everything I see here will apply to every single person. We do have the Queen of Pentacles showing up here. The Queen of Pentacles is just telling me that you guys have been generous to somebody in some way, whether you've been generous emotionally, whether you've been generous socially, whether you've been generous financially or energetically. Doesn't really matter, but you've been generous to somebody, Libra, and you've been generous because you hoped that your generosity would help that other person to move forward in a productive way. What you're realizing on Tuesday is that it's really not helping after all. What a bummer. And you're deciding, you know what, since what I'm doing is actually like just going straight down the tubes, it's going to waste, it's not doing what I set it out to do, I'm going to stop that. And so you're cutting off that generosity to that person on Tuesday, Libra. Okay, so that's for Libra. Next up is Scorpio. It'll be so nice when my chat is back. It'll be so nice when my chat just like stays up the whole time that I'm here. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio for Tuesday, September the 4th. La-da. Okay, we just had a single card fall, Scorpio. Ah, interesting question, Willie Dog's Mama. That makes sense for you? Cool, cool, Francine. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, so remind me about that question when I get done with all the signs. We're not that far. We've got 5 to go. Counting this one. So Scorpio, what we have showing up, fellow Scorpios, is the 7 of Arrows in reverse. This just means that on Tuesday, something's going to be happening, or we're going to be realizing something, and we are going to be losing some of our insecurities. Okay, so something that was making us feel secure may be changing so that it's not doing that anymore, or it may be that we're doing some emotional or some spiritual healing so that we're not triggered so easily. But we are losing some of our insecurities. That's always a good feeling when that happens too. That's for Scorpios. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, Willie Dog's Mama. All right, so let's look at Sagittarius. They're up next for Tuesday, September the 4th. La da 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 da. That's a really good question, though, Willie Dog's Mama. La da 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 da. Sagittarius, what you guys have coming up is the 5 of Coins. 5 of Coins is telling me that you're feeling left out, or like you're not a part of the group when you wish that you were. Okay. That's for Sagittarius. Alternatively, you know what? I don't think I'm even going to say the other meaning I normally see with this, because I don't see that. I don't have a strong impression of that. So Sagittarius, I think something's going to be happening that's going to make you feel a little bit like you've been left out on Tuesday. Okay, let's move on to Capricorn. Tuesday, September the 4th. La da da, la da da, da da. La da da, la da da, da da. Okay, so Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorns, you guys have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This is just telling me that there's something you had planned on collaborating with somebody else to get accomplished. And what is happening is that other person is somehow dropping the bag here. So you're left carrying the whole bag. You have all the responsibilities. I do feel like Capricorns, for some of you, this person who is dropping the bag, it's because of reasons that are beyond their control. You know, maybe they have medical issues that came up, or with their family, something came up, and they're just not able to be there and collaborate with you. And for others of you, I feel like this is more a matter of they have other things that they want to do instead of this. And so you're going to have a mixed bag there about why. So for some of you, this person isn't going to be able to do anything really about it, you know. So you should know that going in, Capricorn. Next up is Aquarius. Are they bad dreams, Bully Dog's Mama? Aquarius, while I'm shuffling for you, let me just remind everybody, if you would like to schedule a reading or a Reiki session, whether you want a live reading or a 1 or 2 question recorded reading, then all you have to do is check out my website, get my contact information, and then get a hold of me. I can usually get you in pretty quickly, usually within 24 hours, 48 really at the most lately. So quickly. All right. So my website is www.amista.info. amista.info. You just had a card fall, Aquarius. And so once you've checked my website, get my contact information, and we'll get you taken care of quickly. Aquarians, what you have here? You guys have the 10 of Pentacles showing up in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse tells me that there was something that was giving you some kind of sense of security that has been impacted. It's not like it's totally gone or destroyed or anything, but it's definitely been lessened when you've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's not the Tower card. It's a similar meaning to the Tower, but it's much smaller. It's not something that's going to stop your heart or anything. Okay? Oh, gotcha. All right, so Pisces is up next for Tuesday, September the 4th. Pisces. Excuse me. All right, so Pisces, what you guys have coming up is the Archer in reverse. The Archer in reverse just tells me that you have a certain particular project or target or goal in mind. And it takes a lot of focus to accomplish this. You may have even called in Sacred Spirit or other spirits to help you to accomplish this. And you're running into some kind of obstacle on Tuesday. So I don't think you're actually meeting this goal or target. You're close. I mean, if you keep forward, keep moving, putting one foot in front of the other, you will get there. But for right now, there's an obstacle showing up for Tuesday. So, don't beat your head out over it. Don't give up just because of that. Keep moving forward. Just know it just is what it is. And then eventually you'll meet it. You'll meet your goal or your target. All right? So that's for Pisces. So Willie Dogs and Mama, back to your question. How much stock do we place in dreams, especially if we've had more than one on the same subject? Here's the thing about dreams. This is what I think about dreams. And I wouldn't write a book about dreams or anything like that. So that tells you I'm not really an expert. So you're just getting my opinion based on my life circumstances and experiences. So my thing with dreams is if they keep repeating, that's your mind, your subconscious, trying to tell you something. All right? And dreams a lot of times are very much in symbols because our minds are incredibly sophisticated. And if we have something that has happened in the past that we don't want to be aware of or we're not ready to think about, and yet we need to work through it to make progress forward, either emotionally or spiritually or otherwise, our subconscious will want to be bringing this back up to the surface for us to examine. But because we're not ready to really look at that without feeling traumatized again, then what will happen is our subconscious will bring it up sort of in code, if you will. So many times when we have a dream, especially a dream that's repeating, it's a dream of something that our subconscious really wants us to examine and look at. And it knows that if it brings this dream up, if we're not ready to look at that particular issue, then we are not going to get the dream. But when we're ready to look at that particular issue, we'll understand, oh, this is symbolism, this is for this, and this means this, and this is talking about that. And all of a sudden, things start clicking together because emotionally we're ready to handle whatever the message that dream is about. Okay? So dreams are important, especially when you have repeated dreams, because if you have a dream that has to repeat several times, then you have an issue that you're not really willing to look at. And when I say not willing, I don't mean you're throwing a fit, you won't look at it. I mean maybe it's traumatic to think about it. And so even though it needs to be dealt with, you're just not ready yet. Your subconscious is not going to let that dream go away until you've dealt with it. Unless something more important comes up that needs to be dealt with. Okay? So, an example of this from my particular life, how I have come to understand this. I was married. I've been married twice. My second husband was 2 years. Every single day was too long, honestly. After we had been divorced several years, I found out that this person that I had been married to had murdered 2 people. One before we were married that had gone on record as being a suicide, and it really had not been. And another one during the time that we were married. And so I had this, this was my husband. I had him around my family. And when I found out some of the things that were going on right under my nose, right under my nose, but I was not paying attention. Of course, this was before I was really tuned in as a psychic at all. It wigged me out. Even though we hadn't seen each other for years by the time I heard it, it wigged me out. And I started having dreams. And my dreams were really, they were nightmares. And I would have these dreams that I was back with him. And I would have these dreams that he would bring home the groceries all the time. And the groceries were actually people's bodies that were like in crates. And me and the rest of the family would actually end up eating these, which is disgusting. And I'm not a cannibal, so obviously this doesn't pertain to real life. It was all symbolism. And it was coming down to, as the dreams would progress and progress, these people's bodies that would be brought home at one point was one of my brothers. And I actually, in my dreams, I was doing reiki on him to bring him back. And I wouldn't let anybody eat him. It sounds really bizarre. It was a really bizarre dream. But what the dream was trying to tell me, and I did not know for the longest time, was that it really upset me that I had this man around my family who could do such things to other people and who didn't respect life in any sort of way at all. And so my dreams were bringing this up to me to let me know I still had to deal with how I felt about that, even though I wasn't with him. And I had those dreams for a good solid couple of years before I was able to sort it out. So our dreams really are in symbolism, and they really are important. You know, not everybody goes through something like that, or it's that important, but they are important because those dreams are helping us sort things out that we really need to work through and understand. Exactly. Like, I didn't know where these dreams were coming from. They were so bizarre. And it's not like, you know, like I hate my family or anything, or I want to eat them or kill them or anything. So for these dreams to happen was just really disturbing. So anyway, yeah, that's my take on it. And that's my biggest experience with dreams that really gives me the take that I have. So there you go. I hope I don't lose too many subscribers from how crazy that was. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, for sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. Everyone have a fantastic day, and I will see you back on the next video. Peace out.